Aries, welcome back for your mid-month reading. Those of you who are new, a very warm welcome. The banner next to me is the new channel that has been launched, Twin Flame Alchemist to Union. So if you're a twin flame, feel free to come and join us. Also, the booking system for both pages is exactly the same website, and the link is directly below if you do need a personal reading. Now, during the month, obviously, I do the live sessions. Now, these videos for the romance side of things will increase in time from this month onwards. So bear with me while I get on my feet with the backlog of bookings, etc. Others of you who are returning, obviously, you know that I give away free readings during the month. So be part of the live sessions with the astrology updates and the support on both channels. I go live on both channels. And I do give away free readings on both. Okay, let's tune into the energy. You guys have got these. I had to pull additional cards straight off the bat. Now, for a while, you guys have been in the frequency of tying up your loose ends with your finances, you know, really digging to the deep of, you know, what you want out of this connection or a connection in general. You've got a mindset that something's got to be perfect. Now, it might be like a little bit of perfectionism going on. This can be in your mindset, the way you see a relationship should be, and the way you see it shouldn't. Now, it might be you being super critical to yourself or becoming self-aware that you're in this frequency. It also may be that you just spiritually feel in the past you know what you didn't want and you know what you did want, or you're gaining the clarity of that factor now. And it's very like no ifs and buts in between. I feel this energy is more towards yourself, however, and I do feel that that has been a past tense frequency. The current state of the way you're perceiving connections and the connection, you know now. It has been a you thing of you coming to a safe place at a spiritual level. It can be in the past people ripped you off at a financial level or emotionally used or abused you and didn't give, the give and take wasn't there, right? That could have then directly triggered and spiraled out of control in connections or a connection. Some of you may have gone through a separation. This, again, might have been a very long time. Others of you are fearing that anytime you commit to someone, you may lose them. There's a fear-based frequency that they may pass, they may go. You know, I get happy, I want to be happy. You know, I offer my love. Merriment, offer my love, and it has two sides. It's got the black, it's like the two worlds. They leave me or they're here, and it can be an in and out energy, right? But I feel this is more, there is a potential that if I'm with you and I give my all, you may leave me. That's what's coming through. And the lost card come up, right? Some of you have focused too much on your finances. Others of you are finding that as quick as it comes in, it goes out. That's the frequency of love and heart chakra, right? That you're fearing it will always be taken from you, so you're constantly in holding onto it, and that's love as well. It's like you feel it and then you're pushing it away, and that's what's going on. You're trying to avoid disaster, so it might be you're treading very carefully with this romantic interest or this partner. But you're going to communicate, you are going to communicate about this. And if you don't, I feel your partner's going to. They don't judge you, right? There may have been jealousy in the past with other people or within the connection. But you need to not judge yourself for being who you are in your own beautiful light. It might be an amusement back to a memory for some of you. And you're thinking, wow, how much have I changed? I'm seeing 12 months. The card equates to 12. But I'm seeing about 12 months ago. What's to tell me more? I do feel your partner's going to say something to you that may trigger you. It might make you feel a little bit of the green-eyed monster, but you also, it does show you the value in this person. I don't feel they're intentionally trying to make you jealous. You may not even be with them and you've got your eye on them. This person may trigger you in the first instance of what is being said, transmuted, or received. It feels a jealous frequency, but it might also make you feel incredibly grateful to have this person in your life, right? It might set the value and the bar higher. Some of you, this is with an old connection, someone that you knew from the past that hadn't, you know, you may have separated and you're looking at them and you're like, I really love you. But at the same time, it might have ended poorly. Unfinished business, I'm hearing. There may not have been room for the movement in the situation. And I feel this is a spiritual connection, you know, from a past life. Again, I am seeing in the past 3 times trying, 3 direct people, but your intuition knows completely who this person is, and this is your main person. It's like you have one. It's almost like the DNA is spiraled in a connection. It's a very close connection. In relation to your love interest, Aries, you do have a spiritual guide that's guiding you. This is someone who passed over. You felt your frequency changed after this person passed. They're wanting me to tell you that they're with you. They're asking you to look at something close. To take a good look. Don't run. Take a good look. That's so spooky. Okay. White is usually your angel guides, right? The crow can be the dead on the other side. Intuition, right? The eye is that you're protected, but be mindful of particular individuals. I'm not picking an energy that's negative, but this is from a person that passed over. They're trying to connect with you. They're asking you, with the troubles that you're having at a mental level, at a spiritual level, okay, what you believe is right and wrong, what you believe is black and white, they're asking you to pause. They're asking you to look. It might be looking back. It might be looking at the individual, casting a critical eye on self and this person, or love in general. They're wanting you to pause. They're not saying stop. When you then meditate and recoup, understanding by being in shelter at all times is perspective or perception, not reality. It's temporary, but it's cold and lonely. You know, and when we get to this state, we may fear never being open, never offering, never being enjoyed, but never having to suffer the loss. But then it affects our finances, and then we're chasing our tail. You know, love is there to be had. You are going to avoid a misfortune. It's be open, and the person shall be open with you. I do feel communication definitely is the case. But I feel as though your guide is asking you to think very carefully before running. I'm hearing running. Or from self and the energy of what's coming to you in a mental mindset with the connection. 1, 2, 3. They're asking me to tell you to make a wish. I don't know what it is with you guys this year, but the ocean is definitely very important to you. It may be you have a spiritual connection to the ocean. Some of you may actually, I'm going to ask, let me check. I have an intuitive feeling here. I'm just going to say, I actually do feel, for some of you who are single, which deck should I use? I feel you may marry overseas. Where's the white deck? I'll use this one. The ocean's just been coming up so much for you guys lately. I'm telling you. For some of you, I do feel the drain or what the universe is telling you is that you will marry on a beach or have a spiritual connection to a person connected to the beach. I'm also seeing you have the key to this. You're so scared someone's going to take them. It may be pressure that you're really in a hurry. Somebody in a past life, I feel, was taken from you. Some of you are recovering from a loss of a person. You feel you got no room. No room is really in the frequency of no, this person is very, very loyal to you in a loving way. You're fearing your worth. And they're asking you to come out of this mental prison because the key is right here. Look at the key. Right there. Okay, what's this partner doing? They're waiting. You might need to meditate a bit before communicating. You know this person well. This is a very well-known person. Okay. I'd say if you have recently lost someone, there is a frequency of fair base that, you know, mortality. There's a mortality frequency coming through here. Regardless of how long ago it was, I do feel these can be old core wounds. And I am feeling as though the communication towards this love interest, they may at a slight level be aware. For those of you who have already had a connection with this person. Others of you, I feel they're guessing, but they need to be told. But I don't feel you will till you feel ready. I do feel that's an aspect of the control that keeps you safe. And in a way, it's to not scare them off while you're trying to deal with those blocks and burdens. I do feel the other person will be quite busy, but I do feel it's going to settle down by March. Okay? Yeah, love will be balanced by March. Love and light.